Good morning, and let's take a look at the top 5 stocks that you need to watch out for in today's trading session. Well, of course, we begin with none other than TCS, which delivered its numbers post-market as yesterday, and a healthy set it was. Revenue growth in constant currency terms came in at 4.2% sequentially, 5.9% on year. The overall revenues at $5,989, up about 5% sequentially. Revenues as well grew about 4% to 43,705 crores. You had the Ebit margin at 26.8% versus 26.6%. Remember, we were expecting flattish Ebit margins, and the profits came in higher by about 6.4% at 9,282 crore rupees. In fact, it was a good quarter all round for TCS as well, as they also clocked in the highest ever TCV in the quarter. Meantime, you have brokerages reacting. JP Morgan maintains an overweight rating on TCS, saying it was a strong quarter to end the year. They reported another all-round rollout beat, and the revenues and margins were handsomely ahead of JP Morgan estimates. Deal wins were strong at $9.2 billion, up 35% sequentially. Credit Suisse maintains an outperform with a target price of 37.50, saying it was a strong end to the year. They're well positioned for a robust FY22. Margin performance was decent. The total contract value of $9.2 billion was the highest ever. Dr. Reddy is another important candidate to keep an eye out on, as they are going to supply 125 million units of treatment of Sputnik over the next year, depending on its availability. The clarity is needed on the initial import volume pricing based on fresh negotiations. The Sputnik supplies will increase Dr. Reddy's FY22 EBITDA by 10%, and it's hard to calculate the upside in terms of the limited disclosures, but the pricing at Covishield is at about $2 per dose for government purchase, and RDIF is selling Sputnik at about $10 a dose in the international markets. Now, JP Morgan has maintained a neutral on Dr. Reddy, saying the EUA for Sputnik given to the company is a near-term upside. The supplies will increase the EBITDA as well. There's limited time supply opportunity at this point. Morgan Stanley has an equal weight rating with a target price at 48.93, saying that the limited flexibility on supply, pricing, margins for Sputnik, which can imply weak economics to begin with. Bandhan Bank came out with their update, saying that there's been healthy loan growth and advances at 21% on year. Deposits have grown 37% YOY, and the overall collection efficiency for the bank is at 96% in March 2021. The CASA ratio as well has come in higher by about 43% sequentially. Saturn Credit rather, AUM stood at 7,274 crores as of March 31st, up 5.3% sequentially. For FY21, they have maintained sufficient liquidity at about 1469 crores. And watch out for NBCC. They've been awarded a work order as project management consultant for a project value of 65 crores.